In this video, I'm going to lay out a path for you that I've seen can provide extraordinary results in leadership, and at the same time, provide for a lot more happiness and peace. This path comes right out of the ancient wisdom of the Toltec teachings on the path of the warrior. And these teachings provide a great opportunity for you to grow as a person and as a leader of people. Hi, I'm John English, and welcome to Shift the Focus Fridays here at Ancient Wisdom Leadership. In the Toltec teachings, there are 4 natural enemies of the warrior. Now, warrior is simply a term that is used to describe someone who is working through the teachings for his or her personal empowerment. The first natural enemy is also an enemy of any leader, and besting this enemy should be a part of any leadership development program. That enemy is fear. Fear often leads to stress, which, as you probably already know, research on the brain proves it's impossible to be at your best when you're stressed. So how do we overcome fear? To defeat this enemy, you need to go after it on 2 levels, plus address your ego. The 2 levels are logic and emotion. Logically, you need to own that the overwhelming amount of what you've feared in the past has never come to pass. You need to own that all of the time you spent worrying about whatever it is that you fear has been a complete waste of time. Acknowledge to yourself that even when what you did fear came to pass, all the time you spent worrying about it was completely fruitless. Next, you need to realize that fear is the realm of your ego. Fear is used by your ego on 2 counts. First, it's meant to keep you trapped in the false identity of your ego. You have never been, nor will you ever be, your ego. You are so much more than this. You're actually a spiritual being having a human experience. Identifying with your spirit instead of anything else will go a long way toward overcoming your fear. Secondly, fear is actually hidden self-importance, meaning that your ego has inflated your importance surrounding what it is that you fear. To disassemble this requires reflection, which I highly advise. Now next, you need to address your fear on an emotional level. I have a process for this that will replace your fears with courage and drain their emotional energy. Get yourself in a quiet place in a comfortable seated position and take a couple of deep breaths. Call to mind the fear and allow yourself to fully feel it. Hold the fear, hold it in your body. Fully feel it, and you will find that once you do this, it will naturally begin to dissipate, and in most cases, completely dissolve. This is a meditative way to face your fear and expose them for the illusion that they really are. Now, one note here. If you're the victim of abuse, I recommend you get professional help for this and don't try this on your own. It will work for most everything else. For leadership in today's fast-paced world, you need emotional intelligence and the full capacity of your mental power. Fear has no place in this equation. Leave a comment and let me know how this process works for you, or about what are your most common fears in leading others. This is John. Until next time, lead with a commanding presence.